Hey there, and welcome to this tour of the FanFission website. Now, the intention here is to give you an idea of what's actually inside the FanFission membership. Try and take away any barriers you might have around signing up, joining us inside that membership. I want to show you as much as possible just to show you how much you're going to get, how much benefit we're offering within the membership, and as well a little bit about who we are, what we're going to do in there to help you out and creating your own fans, your own audience. So you've already seen this front page. Hope that gave you a good idea of what's going on inside the membership in the first place. But let's take a look at the details. So let's take a little tour. Have a look at courses in the first place. Now, our courses, we've been selling courses on the podcast host for a couple of years now. So we've been building them up, and that's one of the reasons we're now quite comfortable, quite happy to launch this membership, because we feel like we've got a good range of tutorials in here. You can see a range of them here. You can see them outside of the membership, so you can have a browse through the topics. We've got ones around editing, so a full guide to Audacity. We've got a full range of courses, these green themed ones, which are our equipment courses, taking you through all aspects of podcast equipment. And we've got our launch series too. So we've got launch 1, 2, and 3, which take you through planning, publishing, and all the recording and production stuff as well within launching a podcast. So that takes you through everything you need to launch a podcast in the best possible way. Then we've also got one around building a peerless podcasting website. So that's creating a great home for your show on the web. And we've got an interview skills one as well, help you create better interviews. Now, our course library, that's how it stands right now as I'm recording this, but we do have plans to add a new course on a very regular basis. So we'll be adding courses all the time, and we'll be adding little courses, big courses, all sorts of stuff. And we'll base that a lot on our users' feedback, as well as a roadmap that we have set out right now around what we want to teach you guys as well. Next along the way, we've got our resources. So right now we have quite a few resources which we've put on here, just stuff that we've created over the last few years with the podcast host. Many of these are things we've created for our clients that we've worked with in the past, people we've worked with on podcast production. So we've got stuff like your podcast questions answered. That's a big clients one for us. Why your business needs a podcast. That was one that we used to actually take clients on as well. So if you're a freelance producer out there, then that might be one that's very useful to you in persuading people to come on board with you. And then, of course, we've got the books that we sell on Amazon as well. So we have lots of ebooks that we actually sell on Amazon right now, like our fiction podcasting one or engaging episodes, hang up your hang-ups. All of these books are available to you as a member within FanFission. And of course, similarly, we'll be adding resources to this all the time as well. And this is going to be very much powered by the content we put out on the podcast host, as well as questions were asked by yourselves as members of FanFission. Next along, we have live events. So we're going to be running regular live events within the FanFission community. We're going to have a mastermind at a minimum every single month. So that'll be a Q&A where you can ask any kind of questions you have around podcasting and media content. You can submit questions ahead of time for that. And we'll just get together as a community, talk about everything we're going through, share some experience, and answer a bunch of questions. Now, we'll also be doing live training sessions as well. We've got one coming up after the launch. If this is before the date that you're seeing this just now, then you've got Improving Your Podcasting Workflow coming up mid-December after the launch finishes. So we're going to have live sessions taught by myself, by Matthew, by others in the team, and we're going to bring in other experts as well over the months to do these training sessions. And these will queue up. We'll have these listed below so that you can go back and watch these at any time. So you'll have lots of content just building up here as we do more of these live events. Now, next along, we have probably the most important bit, probably the bit I'm most excited about in the community, is actually getting together the massive amount of really great readers of the podcast host and just podcasters out there in the UK with us, but outside that as well, in Australia, US, all around the world. So let's have a look quickly at the community. Now, the community is based around, forums, traditional forum structure, but we're using a really modern version of the forums in that there's a lot of interaction in here. So you can create a thread as standard. You can have conversations with each other. You can go really deep on topics and chat to each other. And we've got areas for all sorts of different topics within this. Obviously, that can evolve over time as we see the types of things that people are wanting to talk about. But that's a starting point for us here. Now, beyond that, you can, within these forums, tag people, which I find really useful because you can tag somebody who you're having a conversation with. It helps to keep that conversation going, let that person know that they've had a reply, or people that aren't currently involved in the conversation that you think might be useful to it or might want some feedback in it. So you can bring people into conversations that way. There's also lots of things around liking. You can join up with people. It's very much a sort of a light social network in here as well, where you can follow people, you can post status updates, that type of stuff. Or you can just stick to the general forum conversations as well if you find that more useful. So we're going to build out the forum as much as we can. We're going to add features. We're going to really refine this and try and offer the best way possible for you guys to collaborate, help each other out, and for us on the team here, me, Matthew, the rest of the team, to help you out as well. And we're going to be heavily involved in the forums here, offering feedback, help, all sorts of stuff. But I know that a massive amount of value is going to come from yourselves as forum participants as well. So that's it really for the resources within FanFission. Courses are always going to provide you with training. We've got resources which are always going to provide you with information, guides, checklists, live events where we can keep in touch. We can actually do some live stuff, really get that information across. And then we've got the forum where we're all going to collaborate, we're all going to chat, we're going to swap ideas and experience and really help each other to grow. So I hope that gave you a good idea of what's involved in the FanFission community. As always, if you want to get in touch, just hit the contact button there on the navigation bar. Myself or Matthew are happy to answer you, help you out. If you're having any trouble signing up or if you're just having any concerns, please do get in touch. Otherwise, I hope to see you inside the community. I hope to be able to help you create a great podcast, great media, to be able to create the audience of your dreams. Okay, hopefully see you in there. Talk to you next time.